Hey friends, Pastor Adam here. Good to be with you today. So for our daily hope devotional, I'd like to share a lesson with you from the book of Daniel, which is the perfect book to turn to actually in days like these, because the book of Daniel is a book about how to live wisely in a world where you don't belong. And if there's anything we're learning about this coronavirus situation, it's that we need a ton of wisdom, and ultimately we don't belong in this fallen world. And so in Daniel 2, which is where I want to go today, Daniel is going to model something that I believe every Christian should do every single day in a world where we don't belong. Number one, Daniel desperately seeks God for mercy and wisdom. And number two, Daniel gives God all the glory when God answers his prayer. We look at it with me, Daniel 2, verses 17 to 23. Here's what happened. Then Daniel went to his house and made the matter known to Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah, his companions, and told them to seek mercy from the God of heaven concerning this mystery. And so, of course, the question is, what's the matter? What's the issue that they're seeking God for? Well, if you go back, and you should today, and read Daniel 2, what you'll discover is that King Nebuchadnezzar has had a disturbing dream, and he wants an interpretation, and none of his sorcerers, none of his wise men, none of his necromancers, I love that word, can give him an answer, because Nebuchadnezzar says to them, I don't want you just to interpret this dream. You actually have to tell me the dream that I had. All right, that's a whole different level of insight. And of course, none of these pagan wise men have any insight into this dream, and so Nebuchadnezzar condemns them to death, and Daniel steps in and he does something crazy. Daniel says, Nebuchadnezzar, I'd like to make an appointment with you to interpret your dream. But the thing is, Daniel has not received yet from God the interpretation. So he sets up an appointment to interpret a dream that he has not discovered yet the interpretation for. And now you can understand why he takes this matter to his companions. I love that, by the way. He gathers his Christian, his believing companions, and he says, will you seek God with me for mercy? That's number one. Every day, seek God for mercy and wisdom. He says, let's seek the God of heaven concerning this mystery, so that Daniel and his companions might not be destroyed with the rest of the wise men of Babylon. Then, look at this, verse 19, then the mystery was revealed to Daniel in a vision of the night. Then Daniel blessed the God of heaven. Daniel answered and said, blessed be the name of God forever and ever, to whom belong wisdom and might. He changes times and seasons. He removes kings and sets up kings. He gives wisdom to the wise and knowledge to those who have understanding. He reveals deep and hidden things. He knows what is in the darkness, and the light dwells with him. To you, O God of my fathers, I give thanks and praise, for you have given me wisdom and might, and have now made known to me what we asked of you, for you have made known to us the king's matter. Daniel gives God the glory. And friends, can I tell you something? The God that you pray to, the God who answered Daniel's prayer, it's the same God that Daniel prayed to. You have a living relationship with the God of Daniel, the God of Abraham, the God of Moses. Every day, seek God for mercy. Every day, give God glory when he answers your prayers. Just put that on repeat, just endless repeat. Seek him for mercy, give him glory. God bless you today, River West. Love you. Go in grace.